The Wiper Patriotic Front Part leader Kalonzo Musyoka now has revealed some shocking news that William Ruto is so desperate to an extent he has offered 1 billion shillings to whoever who will make sure that Kalonzo Musyoka joins the Kenya Kwanza movement ahead of 2027 election. Now, from the speech itself, when Kalonzo Musyoka was talking to the people today at a rally, it indicates the desperation that William Ruto has, to an extent where now he's buying Kalonzo Musyoka for 1 billion shillings, and even he can do it more than that if at all Kalonzo Musyoka can promise to enter into a partnership deal with the Kenya Kwanza government. It is a statement that confirms the fears of many Kenyans and the rumors that have been spreading all over in Kenya. In fact, before Ruto's State of the Nation address that flopped, everyone knew that Kalonzo Musyoka has dumped the alternative government and was headed to William Ruto, and many people said that they had promised, or rather William Ruto had promised Kalonzo the running mate position. I want you to listen to what Kalonzo Musyoka is saying, and thereafter we'll dive further into what he said today and why he made that statement. Roll the tape.
Sasa nasikia kuna wengine wanajifanya mabroka, wanaenda kwa Ruto. Nasikia Ruto amepeana kandarasi. Yule ambaye ataleta Kalonzo hapa, yeye atapatiwa bilioni 1. Yeye peke yake. Yaani kupeleka Kalonzo kwa Ruto bilioni 1. Kwanza hii pengine huyu Basili wenu ako katika kiwango hicho. Aeke Kalonzo ekanda atoe kwa Ruto.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you hear a politician speaking that there is someone who's paying 1 billion shillings for him to join his camp, that tells us a lot of things. There are many things that we're learning from Kalonzo Musyoka's speech. Number one, you need to understand that Kalonzo Musyoka and William Ruto had met and they talked at length. It might not be that Kalonzo Musyoka appeared personally, physically, or rather in person to talk to William Ruto. It might be an emissary who was sent to pave way for Kalonzo to enter government. It might be a phone call or something, but William Ruto and Kalonzo Musyoka talked. From the statement you heard from Kalonzo Musyoka, it tells us there is some chemistry that happened, but hawakufikia maelewano, or equally they agreed, but Kalonzo Musyoka ikafika mahali akasoma the mood of the people, akasoma the people of Ukambani, what they want, akaamua lazima ageuke huo mkataba walikuwa wameshafikiana na William Ruto. Because you tell me, how did Kalonzo Musyoka know that William Ruto is offering 1 billion to whoever will bring Kalonzo Musyoka to William Ruto? How did he know? Yeah? So that tells you that there is something they talked about, whereby William Ruto perhaps mentioned that if Kalonzo Musyoka decides to join his camp, then he will have something to do with 1 billion shillings as a bribery. You know, when you give someone 1 billion shillings to join your camp, hata akuje kwa hiyo miaka 5, kwa mshahara yake yenyewe iweze fika 1 billion. Haiwezi. But now that tells you the kind of desperation that William Ruto is in. That is observation number 1. Now, observation number 2, from that video, we understand that William Ruto really needs Kalonzo Musyoka. Among the people William Ruto needs, not even the Luos, not even Wanga, not even Oburu, not even the broad-based agreement thing. All he needs is Kalonzo Musyoka. Now, if you look at the the data, or rather let me say the database, from the voting in 2007, 2013, 2017, 2022, you'll realize that Kalonzo Musyoka has been consistent with the numbers he brings on the table. He started with 800,000 people, 2013 ikakuja 1.3, 2017 ikaleta 1.8. You see, 2022 it was supposed to be 3 million, though I'm not so sure about it, but I think it almost reached the 3 million because it has been said before. So the only person that William Ruto can bank on to bring him 3 clean million votes is Kalonzo Musyoka, because in Mlima Kenya he cannot get that 3 million votes. In Gusii region he cannot get that million votes. In Coastal region, in fact he cannot, because it is divided. We have DCP there, we have ODM, and we have Linda Mwananchi. Yani wako divided, so it will be a battleground. The western part, he cannot get that million votes. The northern part, in fact I saw them singing Sifuna and singing one term. So the only person who William Ruto can cling on his coat to help him garner the 3 million votes from Ukambani is Kalonzo Musyoka. And the people in Ukambani, they listen to Kalonzo Musyoka. The kind of direction he's giving them, that is the same direction they follow. Therefore, that tells you why President William Ruto is really clinging on Kalonzo Musyoka. And I will give you the trend. If you saw, William Ruto started attacking Kalonzo Musyoka. Not even attacking, begging. Number one, he started begging Kalonzo Musyoka to join the government, saying that they can work so well. I remember him saying while in Ukambani, he told the people of Ukambani to allow Kalonzo Musyoka work with him because there's so much in the government. However, Kalonzo Musyoka was so adamant. Now, it reached a point. Now, President William Ruto was attacking Kalonzo Musyoka day in, day out, in rallies everywhere. Attacking Kalonzo Musyoka, saying that is a man who has lived for 40 years in power. He has been holding different positions, but he hasn't done anything, anything to show off with. Yeah. But now, equally, if you've realized, a few days ago, William Ruto equally stopped attacking Kalonzo Musyoka, and that is when the talks were being advanced. In as much as Kalonzo Musyoka is denying, there's something that went on that they don't know, they don't want to tell us. There is some secret that they really don't want to expose. But then, one thing I'm really sure about, one thing that I'm certain about, is that Kalonzo Musyoka amejaribu raundi kukuwa na msimamo. Kalonzo amejaribu sana. Amejaribu sana. Because if someone can offer 1 billion, 1 billion shillings for Kalonzo to join his camp, that person hacheki na watu. He really needs this chair, he needs this seat, and he might even decide to do anything else as far as he becomes the next president. No, I don't know what you think. As always, I tell you, those are my opinions. You are entitled to yours too. So you can write the comment down there in the comment section. Let us talk, let us discuss. Perhaps you can form a basis